Hey up, it's Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek. Pirates of the Caribbean news today. So let's get on with it, shall we? Where have I put it? It's there. I can never find stuff. There we go. Right, first up with two stories, by the way. Margot Robbie says Disney has moved on from her Pirates of the Caribbean spin-off. The actor was to team with Birds of Prey writer Christina Hodson for female-fronted spin-off Pick. And there she is, the lovely Margot Robbie. Right. Margot Robbie says Disney has moved on from a proposed Pirates of the Caribbean franchise spin-off movie that had the actor re-teaming with Birds of Prey writer Christina Hodson. I mean, Birds of Prey were bloody awful, wasn't it, really? So it didn't bode well. But anyway, we had an idea and we were developing it for a while, ages ago, to have more of a female-led, not totally female-led, but 99%, but just a different kind of story, which we thought would have been really cool, but I guess they don't want to do it, Robbie told Vanity Fair in a profile that dropped on Monday. Thank God. By the way, this is from the Hollywood Reporter. As usual, all the links, well, the two links, are in the description below. And don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, follow me on my social medias, blah, blah, blah. Da-dum-de-dum-de-dee. Right, where were we? The new female-fronted Pirates of the Caribbean movie for Disney with Robbie attached to star was first reported by the Hollywood Reporter in 2020. The latest sequel was never intended to have pirate Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow at its centre, but rather to offer new characters under the Pirates banner that were inspired by the long-running attraction at Disneyland. Pirates of the Caribbean is one of the most lucrative film franchises of all time, grossing over $4.5 billion across 5 feature films, and really only the first 2 really, were any good. Obviously the first one's amazing, the second one I really liked, but a lot of people didn't like it. And the third one were all right. The fourth and fifth, besides they were all right. They were entertaining, I suppose, but not very good. Besides collaborating on Birds of Prey, Robbie and Hodson in 2019 jointly launched the Lucky Exports Pitch Programme, a new initiative aimed at getting more female-identifying writers hired by studios to write action-centric movies. Robbie next has Babylon in theatres. The awards contender from Damien Chazelle also stars Brad Pitt and opens December 23rd from Paramount. So there we go. So they've dropped that of Disney. They've dropped that one by the looks of it anyway, according to Margot Robbie, who was going to star in it. I'm sure it'd have been terrible. Not because of Margot Robbie, but, Birds of Prey wasn't very good. If Christina Hodson's writing has anything to go by, it wouldn't have been very good, would it? But the last two Pirates films weren't very good either. You need Gore Verbinski back, but even he kind of fell off towards the end of his trilogy, didn't he? Anyway, related news. On the Express, Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow return hopes soar after huge Pirates of the Caribbean news. This is from November the 8th, by the way. Pirates of the Caribbean is set to return in a big way at Disney, according to an exciting new report. So is this related to the Margot Robbie thing? I don't know. It's been 5 years since the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie hit cinemas. In that time, Johnny Depp was dropped from the franchise after his ex-wife Amber Heard made claims of domestic abuse in 2018, which he strongly denied. Since then, the Jack Sparrow star has won his libel case against her and is returning to making movies, with his fans ever hopeful he'll return as their favourite pirate. And I hope he does. I hope he gets back on top. Justice for Depp. I'm one of those. I like Johnny Depp. And I don't like Amber Heard. She's a mentalist. Get rid of that. Right, there are a number of different Pirates of the Caribbean projects in the works at the moment. There's one less. According to producer Jerry Bruckheimer, there's Pirates 6, a spin-off led by Margot Robbie, which apparently not going to be now, and even a rumoured Disney Plus show. And now a new report from Giant Freaking Robots trusted and proving sources claim the producer is bringing the Pirates franchise back in a big way with legacy characters. In fact, They claim Keira Knightley is set to reprise Elizabeth Swann in a pirate series. There are hopes for Orlando Bloom and Johnny Depp to return too. I just hope they don't do a de-aging on Orlando Bloom like they did in the Hobbit movies, because it looked weird in that, didn't it? But that would be cool. That would be really cool. We've got more writing. Knightley played Swan in the first Pirates movies before making a cameo at the end of the 5th movie, Salazar's Revenge, aka Dead Men Tell No Tales, in the US. After all the curses of the sea were broken, Bloom's Will Turner was able to return to land, having become captain of the Flying Dutchman at the end of the 3rd movie at World's End. The couple were reunited at the end of the latest film with an end credits scene teasing the return of Bill Nighy's Davy Jones. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Who perished in the 3rd outing, but apparently not. Considering the curses are broken, presumably his has too. And there he is. Do you fear death? That was me Davy Jones impersonation. Interestingly, just 6 months ago, the same outlet reported that Nighy was in talks to reprise the villain. But what about Depp's Jack Sparrow? During his court case earlier this year, which he won, the actor said he wouldn't return to the Pirates franchise even if offered $300 million. I'll give him more. Although, given that, he lamented not being able to give his character a proper send-off in a 6th film, and the fact that his fans are desperate to see more of Captain Jack, perhaps he could be persuaded. Yeah, they'll find a way. As the outlet pointed out, the legal trouble for Johnny Depp is also over, so it could be that all 3 of the most important legacy characters will be returning for this new series. Oh, still not done. As for what such a Pirates Disney Plus show will be about is anyone's guess. However, the streaming service has begun making a habit of sequel stories to much-loved franchise films in the form of miniseries. Pirate 6 may in fact be a spin-off show then, with Swan returning as a pirate lord. However, we wouldn't be surprised if such a return of legacy characters was a way of soft rebooting the franchise across both film and TV. Yet surely it can only survive with Depp's Captain Jack Sparrow back at the helm. Otherwise it would be like making James Bond without 007. Even though they tried that, didn't they, in No Way to Die? Yes, they did have a 007, but it wasn't James Bond, was it? Until the end. Spoilers. Anyway. So, yes, so I hope they do some more, because I really like the Pirates of the Caribbean films, apart from the last 2. But the first 3 I really liked. The 3rd one, were all right. But the first 2 I adored. I went to see the 2nd one at the cinema, and I had a massive smile on my face all the way through the film, even though it were bonkers, but I loved it. Anyway, so hopefully we'll see that. But that they said there, didn't they? Pirates 6, so there's going to be another continuation then. Pirates 6, according to Jerry Bruckheimer, the producer. So there's going to be another Pirates film. So we'll be learning more about Davy Jones in that, given how the 5th one ended. The Margot Robbie one's not going to happen. Yay! It might have been good, you never know, but I doubt it. And this Disney Plus show, is this going to be with... I can't see it being with Keira Knightley and Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom. Surely that's got to be the Pirates 6. The Disney Plus show will be some other spin-off. I bet it's a prequel. They love prequels these days, don't they? It's all prequel this, prequel that. They'll have a young Jack Sparrow. I bet they do. Because they showed him young, didn't they? Were it in the last one or the one before? Can't remember. But they showed him young in that, and I bet they show him even younger in the series. I bet they do. You heard it here first, maybe. I don't know. Right, so we'll leave it there. So, interesting news about Pirates of the Caribbean. Margot Robbie's not going to be a pirate. But maybe Johnny Depp will be, if they can, hunt down the back of the Disney sofa, find some money for him, more than $300 million. I think they'll get him for less than that. I think you were exaggerating. He'll come back. Because it's his iconic role, isn't it? I mean, look at it. Oh, you can't see him. I've taken it off, haven't I? There we go. Hang on, put it back on. I mean, look, he is Jack Sparrow. Who else could play Jack Sparrow? I mean, they even got Keith Richards in to be his dad. He looks that much like Keith Richards, doesn't he? I mean, he based his look on Keith Richards, didn't he? So, but yeah, nobody else could be Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow! Sorry. Anyway, right, we'll leave it there. So, thank you for watching. Wherever you are in the galaxy, look after each other. And until next time, I'll say thee.